ago. Actually, it was back more than that, wasn't it? About 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I understand he had 350 grand into that car.
Yeah.
Or more. Each tool has the Foose name on it. They're all serial numbered. They're all Mac tools, roller bearing drawers. This is, Mark, you're a mechanic. You buy tools all the time. What is that box worth?
$2,000 plus.
At least $2,000.
Yeah.
And the thing is with the Foose name, the fact that it's serial numbered and the whole bit would make it even more. This is a toolbox that will go up in value. Am I right?
Definitely. Oh, definitely.
Because it's limited edition.
Yep.
All right, folks, you've got a shot to win this. $5, $5 for a ticket, or you can get 10 tickets for $25. We'll give them to you for half price if you buy 10. I mean, this is, ladies, take a chance. Your husband will love you for this. You know.
Maybe she wants it.
Yeah. Well, or maybe she wants it. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking in a monitor. I'm getting real bushy here, ain't I? Kind of like a schnauzer.
Are we going to touch that line?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on! A straight line is a terrible thing to waste. I'm throwing them out there, and you guys are just letting them fly by.
You know, I heard he Cloroxed it. There's no stains in it now.
Yeah.
I got to do a little bleaching job there once in a while. Actually, one of these days, I'm going to stop making my wife angry because she hates the thing. So I'll shave it down and do that.
Well, maybe we should have another
Locks
contest.
for love?
Locks for love.
Cut your ponytail, cut your mustache.
Yeah, the ponytail, that's still in a
How much money can we raise to cut off the sides of Lance's?
To shave the mustache?
Yeah.
Hey, we did it with the $5. Listen to this.
Well, but you know, and I know
Mr.
you weren't
Big
there,
Spender.
but at Mel's Diner the night that they did that, Lance said, "I'm not cutting my hair off for $200."
Yeah.
I bet we had $500 just.
Yeah, it didn't take 10 minutes.
It didn't take 10 minutes.
They hollered up. They said, "Well, how much will it take?" I said, "You raise $500 for the kids. I'll let you cut the ponytail off."
Just like
they
that.
were up there throwing $20 bills in.
Oh, yeah.
Counting them as they're going in. Okay, get the scissors. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't take 10
That's
minutes.
exactly what happened.
I know.
Yeah.
And then when she cut it right to the scalp. I had this little bald patch in the middle of my head in the back.
We'll do that with the mustache too.
So yeah, we'll do that. Hey, if we raise money for kids, I'll do it.
There you go.
I'll do it. You know me.
Yep.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Barry was just a trip at the shows. I mean, everybody's going to remember the goofy shirts. Even with the oxygen and the hoses and everything else, you know, he was out there doing the 50-50, trying to help charity, trying to raise money. The man had a heart of gold. He was just a wonderful, wonderful guy. And the goofy stuff, every now and then, he'd get up from the table to go to, when we were at a restaurant or something, and forget about that tank and hose, and he'd get going, and all of a sudden you'd see his head jerk back, and he'd go, "Ah, lousy hose," you know. You could just see him doing all of this. But I did just a little video. I didn't do any music on it or anything. I had to. It's been kind of a crazy week for me, especially with the computer being down and all that. But Mr. Perkins, go ahead and roll that. We got just in memory of our friend Barry Bragg. There it is.
Ooh.
71 Mustang Fastback.
And he did
that
He
himself.
did that car. That's right.
Now, is that Barry?
That is Barry.
That's the Tooth Fairy.
That's when he was the Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy.
Now he's yanking a tooth out of Vinny's mouth.
That was at the Pumpkin Run.
Yep, that was the Pumpkin Run.
That was his place.
Well, see, some of the costumes he had, I can't really put on the air. This was my birthday. He came up and scared the crap out of me.
That was at
in
Mel's.
This thing. It was at Mel's Diner.
Mel's.
Yep. And he was sick as a dog that day. He was barely breathing, but he said, "I'm getting it anyway." This is how I will always remember Barry. I know most of you will too. June the 10th, 48 to March the 28th.
You know, one thing that really gets you is our car hobbies got two major components: the cars and the people.
Yeah.
When somebody sells a car or their car's gone from the area, there's a hole in the lot that you miss for a while. But when somebody like Barry goes, there's a hole in our hearts for a long time. But you know what? I bet you he's out cruising this weekend, but he's going to be cruising where the streets are paved with gold. I know he'll be there.
And you know, the other thing for the people who don't know, when we do the show. Barry and Debbie were here almost every week.
Oh,
Behind the scenes.
And Barry was
behind
always
the
trying to
studio,
make us
all the
crack
time.
up all the
Yeah.
time. It was always something like, you know,
do you know I got a
Empty chair, Barry's
there's where
chair.
he sat every week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he'd be back there. He'd be, you know, saying things to us and trying to get us to smile and crack up and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you something. What you all are saying about Barry, that's exactly what Debbie said to me the other day. She said, you know what? She said, Lance, Barry wouldn't be into a stuffy, you know, morbid funeral home and
Yeah.
the flowers and the and all that. She said that's not what he'd be into.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do the show tonight. I said, you know, guys, I'm really not into it. I was just too down and depressed. And I said to Mary, I said, you know, Mary, I'm not going to do the show. I said it to both Bill. And she said, is that what Barry would want you to do?
Yeah.
Cancel everything? She said that was his big thing.
Yeah.
That's what he loved, coming to the TV show, doing the car shows. And Debbie said, you know, and they all got together and said, you know, that's was Barry.
Yep.
That's what he was all about. So here's what they're going to do. Instead of the funeral and viewing and all of that, on Tuesday, April the 6th, we're all going down to Patriot Park. Bring the cars. Debbie said, Lance, bring the trailer. Let's get the music going.
But Patriot Park is where the Hampton Inn is.
Patriot
right across
Park.
the street,
Where
right?
It's the same area. Hampton Inn, the Pumpkin Run
Pumpkin
was
Run.
one
go
of
to
his
Hampton
favorite
Inn, you'll
shows.
see us.
Yep.
If you go to Hampton Inn, pull up just like you're going. Instead of turning into Hampton Inn, you continue on that road, and you will see the park right there.
People coming
They got
north
the flags
will
and
turn right
everything.
in.
It's
Venice.
going to start. It's in Venice.
We're
right.
41 and business 41 split.
Going to start around 6 o'clock, 6:30. In lieu of flowers, they would prefer that you make donations to Honor Flight. Give some
All
money
right.
to the veterans.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get some more of our World War II vets out to Washington. Southwest Honor Flight. I have the address for you. We'll post it on the. I'm going to be sending out an email blast to everybody. You can get the address from there.
Yep.
That's what the man would have wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Come on out and party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
What
and have a
most
good
people
time
saw
and
was
bring
half
the,
of him.
yeah, people didn't see the man, everything that came up. We got to do this, we got to do that. I've seen in the middle of the night somebody say, "Oh, geez, I got a problem," and you know he'd be right up there.
Oh, yeah.
He'd leave in the middle of the night and go
yeah.
get him or go be with him or whatever.
Yep.
How he helped, and Debbie, the two of them, how they helped with my shows. There were so many shows. I said to my wife, we would never have gotten through this without Barry and Debbie. They were there for anything you needed.
Oh, I
the man
remember
would
shows
give
2
you
a
the
day,
shirt off
and he'd
his
run
back.
up to the other show. We'd run up to
Yeah.
Hooters and set up while you're still taking down at the other one.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we will miss him dearly, but he'll always be in our hearts.
Yep.
Yep.
You know.
You'll be there.
Here's where we're going to be for the weekend. Denny's on Friday, April 2nd, 5 to 9. This coming Friday. Saturday, we're going to be at Home Depot, Sun City. Excellent show, 10 to 2. Going to have the Home Depot games, door prizes, trophies, the works. Then on Saturday evening, we're going to be at Hooters in Sarasota from 5 to 9. Always a great place to party. We're doing 3 shows. Now, Sunday, we would normally be at Buffalo Wings and Rings. We've had to cancel that because of Easter Sunday. And I talked to the folks down there, and they said, yeah, we could use a little day off, too. So that's where it is. Denny's, Home Depot, Sun City, Hooters, and, guys, that's all we got time for. Mark, Bill, and Mr. Mergens.
Hey, everybody. We're going to miss you, Barry. Keep on cruising.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week. God bless.